Hello everybody and welcome once again to my Conjuration Tree Exploration series with the Ordinator perk overhaul. Okay, last two episodes we've done a whole lot of boring crafting and perk exploration. So let's go do some actual action now. We have the gameplay set to legendary. Oop, not save. Settings. Gameplay difficulty legendary. So let's go do some stuff and see how it all works out. It's kind of late, 4:30 p.m. We'll probably wait till 7, throw down some praying to Azura, and then go hit the sack before we go on. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. So we can kill a giant. Speak to the Jarl of Falkreath. I don't know why that was activated. So let's start, let's just go ahead and start with killing this giant. Why not, right? See how that goes. A legendary giant against 3 Atronachs, 2 Dremora Lords, and a destruction casting summoner that wields a bound blade. It might work out. We'll see. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited. I know you guys have been waiting with bated breath for some actual gameplay here for a while. Sorry about that. But we should have very little else than just a lot of gameplay from here on out. I really want to see how well this chosen playstyle does, and then I want to try out some alternative playstyles and check out some more Daedric quests and see how they change things up for us. Okay. I think I have Pray Power active. Yes, I do. There we go. Favor with Azura, 137.8%. Perfect. Alright. Can't get back home because Stormy is standing right in the way. Okay, good. Alright, so we're going to take a bit of a cat nap. Actually, we're going to sleep through the night. And then tomorrow morning we are going to take on that dragon. Or not dragon, giant. Should be a decent bounty for it too with the bounty gold settings that I have. Giants are a bit of a specialty in my consideration. Meaning that there would be a premium for killing, let's see, 12 would be 7 a.m., 10 would be 5:43, which means we can charge a premium for that service. Hopefully, we can actually do it and not get killed immediately in the process. It's going to be a little tough. We're going to have to close the distance. Well, I guess we could stay back and just pepper them with our Sparks spell. We could just stay back and cast healing spells. Dual cast them so that our minions stay alive. Okay, favor went up a bit. We should go ahead and dismiss these thralls and add some new ones in. So let's go ahead and do that before we take on these giants. Now also, it's rare that there's just one giant alone. He's either going to be surrounded by mammoths or maybe a buddy. Okay, so that was all my minions. Let's go ahead and get some new ones here. Those are nice and cheap. I like it. What else here? That's gonna help. Flame Thrall. Yeah, there's not a... It's pretty cheap, right? It's not depleting our magicka all that much to cast these, which is nice. That's the enchanted gear doing its job. And then finally a storm thrall. Got ourselves a bound sword, and we have sparks in the other hand. Okay, here we go. The moment of truth. Actually, let's wait a couple hours so that we can get a little more visibility out there. Oh, and we're hungry. Jeez, can we just go kill a giant, please? Alright, we'll have some wine. I know it's early, but it helps wet the whistle. We'll have some bread, an apple, and some cheese. Oh, he's still hungry. How about a carrot? Good, okay. Oh, and I need to reset my hotkey for sparks. Now that we have taken all of those perks in the shock branch of the destruction tree. There we go. Quick save, and let's go ahead and fast travel over to Golden Rock, which I think is right here. No, that's Cradle Crush. Golden Rock. Broken limb. I have the quest active. Why isn't it showing up on the map? Or is it, and I just am not seeing it? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's remember our tactics. We're going to use the distorted shape from our alteration perk when we gain ebony flesh when we start combat. And we're going to let our conjured minions take the heat off of us. Let's see, let's do a quick roll call here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let the minions take our heat off of us, so we can pick our shot a little more. Quick save, and let's see how this goes. Alright, where's the other giant? Here he is. This is legendary, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, so mission accomplished, right? Giants usually have pretty good loot on them. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take all of it. How's our encumbrance looking these days? 745. I still don't know how that gets so high. It's just the one giant. There's another giant here. And we didn't even cast Blind Guardian here too. There are two giants. How come I can only loot the one? Well, that's more than mildly annoying. But I think that was a successful trial run, wasn't it? Two giants. I don't think I got hit once. The power attacks worked great. Did a lot of damage. The only thing that I didn't see was the spark spell causing 25% damage, health reduction immediately. I don't remember where we're at as far as whether or not we're putting that point into stamina or health, but yeah, shock spells incapacitate living. Oh no, that wasn't the one. Magnetize static field. Okay, this is the one. Shock spells that would leave their target above 75% health deal enough additional damage to make up the difference. We hit that giant with a shock spell. That I would expect that to have the effect of 25% damage to that giant, right? But I hit him with a shock spell, and his health barely went down at all. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but it doesn't seem to be working as advertised. Once you have a whole lot of active effects in this game, you start to get some bugs. A lot of stuff just gets skipped. This is a known issue with Ordinator because it adds so much that can affect the game that sometimes it just doesn't fire properly. So that might be what we're seeing there, or I'm just completely misreading this perk and I don't really understand how it's supposed to work. Okay, so Absolute Power is absolutely the best perk in this branch, so let's go ahead and take that. All we have to do is aim at a target now, and they will be levitated in front of us with 25% reduced magical resistance, so we can just take pot shots at them. That's awesome. That's almost game-breaking, to be honest. Hopefully it doesn't work all the time. There's some kind of cooldown or something on it. Let's see what's in here. Okay, no more giants. That's alright. So I'm going to go ahead and loot this place. I'll probably cut the video right here. And then I'm going to go pay a visit to Preventus to collect my bounty, and then we'll go do something else. Let's just work off of the miscellaneous stuff here. Nah. Teleportation marker, Bird's Eye Tower. Find Amren's family sword in White River Watch. We'll do that next. Okay, so I'll see you outside of White River Watch in a few seconds. Okay, so here we are, right outside of White River Watch. It's just right up that trail over there. Right where Connor's looking. We are missing our Conjured Daedra, our Dremora Lords, because one of the bridge mods that I'm using, that one bridge that goes over the White River, past that waterfall over there that's coming down from Riverwood, I don't think it's nav meshed properly. There are all kinds of problems that NPCs have getting across that thing. Just one of those things that we have to deal with. The Atronachs came through okay after some struggle, but the Dremora Lords did not. So I think I'm going to go ahead and refresh. The minions here will we'll give them a break. We'll get the band back together once it's all done. There we go. Okay, this whole thing again. Okay, we got the whole gang back. Let's take this opportunity, though, to figure out both Okado's Recital and Spellscribe. What are we going to do with Spellscribe here? Apocalypse was an outdoor-only thing, which will be useful for maybe a quarter of this dungeon run here. Ebony Flesh might be useful. Or, I'm sorry, not Ebony Flesh. Electrosphere might be useful. Let's give that a shot. And we also need to activate Spellscribe. So now every time we power attack, it should unleash an Electrosphere. Hopefully that goes through enemies like I thought. If it does, sorry, I'm in ingredient picking mode now because I kind of want to get the perk points from leveling that tree. Okay, so Electrosphere is good. Let's put some things into Okado's Recital that makes a little more sense now that we're not trying to just level Restoration. Okay, so we're definitely going to want Ebony Flesh, like always. And I think we definitely want our Shock Cloak. spell. Or lightning cloak, I guess it is. And what else? We need something from restoration. Magic or regeneration? I don't think we need a whole lot of that. Healing Blossom. Maybe. Or we just throw King's Heart on there, I guess. The thing about King's Heart is it kind of destroys the aesthetic of the battle because it takes up so much screen real estate, but it moves slowly. It does level up healing a lot. And it heals and it makes all your skills better. So I guess I'm going to have to go with King's Heart. It's just, it's too good not to. There he is. Ah, crap. I lost my, I did it wrong. Here we go. King's Heart in the left, and Okado's Recital in the right. Boom. Alright, there it is. Alright, let's get our sword ready. We got sparks ready. There it is. Quick save. Alright, and let's take on some legendary bandits, shall we? We're looking for Amren's sword. We can't forget about that. That's kind of the whole reason we're coming up here. At least, story-wise. We have ulterior motives. Guy did not become levitated. That guy did, but not by my own perk. And we leveled up again already. That's awesome. Loot these bad guys. I think there's a chest over there. No problemo so far. Now, inside the interior of this dungeon is going to get a little bit tricky just because it does get tight. There are a lot of narrow corridors. We're going to have to move carefully, or at least be careful. What's making those noises? Is that my... Oh, that's King's Heart. Okay.
Who's there? Rodolphe? Is that you?
I'm tempted to say he's dead and you're next, but then he alerts everybody in the place to come rush you all at once. Tactically, that would make sense. Because we would rather have the bottleneck with how things are. How much trouble our huge Atronachs have getting through these narrow corridors. That might be the way to do it. It's not going to be as fun to watch, but alright, let's do it.
Somebody get down here! Help!
We don't have to worry about navigation as much. Anybody else? I thought like everybody bum rushed. I might have been wrong about that. Just misremembered it. I usually, even if it doesn't fit the character, I will sometimes just, what the hell is this? Why does it have an asterisk next to it? It doesn't really do anything. Maybe that just means it's unique. Just because it leaves everybody in place and it becomes a more enjoyable dungeon run after that. Then everybody just kind of coming at you. Okay, let's be smart about this. She didn't get levitated either. There we go. Too easy, huh? Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, even at legendary difficulty, if you are level 80 and you picked your perks right, legendary should be easy as well. Unless you completely messed up. I'll come back and loot this place afterwards. Let's just focus on... let's just focus on getting through this. We did get another level up, which is awesome. Ephemeral ingredients. I'll take that. Trying to hit him with that electrosphere. Man, this this bound blade with all the buffs to one-handed that we have is really brutal. Okay, so we have Hadjwar Iron Hand coming up here. He's got a two-handed weapon, and he's got those wicked enchanted gauntlets that give him a boost to two-handed damage. So he can do a lot. He can be very dangerous. I'm going to make full effect of my distorted shape here with him. I'm not sure I'm in love with Electrosphere on this. It doesn't seem to be going through enemies like I expected. And it just seems kind of weak. Okay, we have Amren's sword. Ooh, a dragon steel mace. It's a little busy, isn't it? It's very valuable. Okay, I'm going to go back and loot the place. I will see you back at Whiterun so that we can get Amren's reward. Alright, so here we are back in Whiterun. We just have to turn this quest back into Amren, who is right here.
This spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
Oh, relax. These spells helped you get your sword back.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself?
Well, not exactly by myself, but yeah.
Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique.
That should give us one-handed training and maybe block training as well. Yep, there we go. I'll take it. Thank you, sir.
Right then.
Alright, so we do have a level up. Let's go ahead and take that now, shall we? We did stamina last time, so let's just do health this time. Destruction. I think we had one more to take in destruction here. We are leveling up very quickly still. I guess King's Heart does have that effect. It does progress the restoration skill quite a bit whenever it's cast, which is great. Restoration all the way up at 113. Destruction at 106. Destruction was the one that leveled up quicker than Restoration, but now that we have King's Heart, it's definitely eclipsing it. Okay, what do you say we do one more here? We took on Sleeping... No. I'm sorry. We took on another bounty. We found another one with Hulda off camera there. And that was another giant bounty at Sleeping Tree Camp. There's at least one giant here. I think there are usually two. One of them's usually off with his mammoths grazing. There might be mammoths running around here too. So, that could be a good test for us, I think. What else do we have here? Kill the leader of Hag Rock Redoubt. That's Forsworn. There should be more than 4 people to fight at once, so we should be able to get some more permanent damage added to our one-handed attacks through that 100 level perk that we took in that tree. We have another giant located at Secunda's Kiss. Witch Mist Grove, I don't remember exactly where that is. I think that might be a hag den. A bunch of witches and some hag ravens in there. Green Spring Hollow, we took that on in the Aralas series. Haldir's Cairn, we took that on in the Alucel series. That was the first place that he took on. That's a good one as well. But we can do these in another episode. We're getting a little long on this one, I think. Let's go kill some more giants, shall we? Let's make sure that we have everybody accounted for. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing Frosty. I can't imagine that those bandits killed Frosty, did they? Well, we'll cast him if we have to, I suppose. I don't think we absolutely need him. Don't tell him I said that. But we'll be ready. Maybe when we fast travel, he'll come back. I don't think he died at White River Watch, but we'll find out soon enough. Still haven't seen the Ebony Warrior yet. He's supposed to become activated. Oh, well, looks like we're not going to have any mammoths to worry about. Dying from fall damage. Alright, somebody told me there's a giant around here. There's also a Nirnroot, apparently. Nirnroot is great because they have an invisibility effect attached to them. I still don't see that giant anywhere that we're supposed to be killing. Okay. Mammoth doesn't like storming. It's alright. Oh, the giant's inside the den. Alright. I can deal with that. This is also where you find the Apotheos armor. There's always a set of it in here. That's where the original mod put the set. And that's where it continues to be. Oh, that levitation skill worked. Awesome. I didn't know that worked with giants, but that's cool that it did. It only seems to work intermittently, though. Doesn't seem to work with everybody all the time. It might be one of those active effect things that... So here's Ulag. This is the guy that made the Apotheos armor. And you can find a full set of it in his bag here. You have both the helm and the hood and the scarf. Plus all the armor. And it comes with Sleeping Tree sap, which is what is used to temper it. And this is Galibrand. This is a one-handed sword added by the Billy Rose pack that I talked about that adds in Daemon, the Summon Blade. Very high quality swords. Very unique. Some of them are kind of the traditional like knightly sort of straight swords, but you have some of these outliers here too. This one looks like more like a thicker cutlass. Almost like a cross between a cutlass and a scimitar. It's so big, but it's got a nice shine to it. It's a very high quality model, as all of them are with this mod. I highly suggest it. Okay, so we continue not to have any problems with our giants whatsoever. That's good. So I think this is a pretty good place to end the episode. Let's just make sure we didn't level up again. Happens so frequently now, I've just stopped noticing it. Nope, we're good. We're about halfway to level 86. I honestly don't even know what to start taking, so we're probably going to start banking points now for our alternative play styles when we get there. Probably one more full episode of legendary gameplay with our main playstyle, our spell sword summoner playstyle that we've made up here. Seems to be working well. I just want to test it against that Hag's End readout or whatever, that big Forsworn layer that we're supposed to take on next. We can also take that opportunity, because I think most of that is outdoors, to hook up like the Lightning Strike or Apocalypse spells to Spell Scribe, so we can get some of those outdoor only spells in there. That would be awesome. But I think it does it. That does it for this episode. Oh, that dead eye is really on display there. I like it. So yeah, that does it for another episode. I am very happy and very relieved that it worked so well at Legendary, because that was the goal all along. Our playstyle seems to be working out well. Our tactics seem to be working out well. Our minions seem to be working out well. And our enchantments seem to be working out well. So, success all around, I would say. So yeah, I'm excited for what happens next episode when we take on... Where was it here? Kill the leader of Hag Rock Redoubt. That's a huge Forsworn fortress. Looking forward to it. But until then, I hope you do well. Take care, and see you next time. Bye.